In the ever-changing world of business, starting your own company is a risky endeavor with many potential pitfalls. While the promise of financial freedom and personal satisfaction is enticing, many businesses fail to reach their full potential due to various factors that hinder their growth and eventually lead to their closure. Based on the insights and experiences of successful entrepreneurs, this article explores the underlying causes of business failure, providing a guide for aspiring business owners to navigate the challenges of the. There are several key reasons why businesses fail. These include: Number 1. Lack of a clear business plan. A well-crafted business plan serves as a roadmap for success, outlining the company's goals, strategies, and financial projections. Without a clear plan, businesses can easily lose direction and make poor decisions that lead to failure. Here's the example situation. Imagine a young entrepreneur named Sarah, brimming with enthusiasm and ambition, launches her own bakery, Sarah's Sweet Delights. Sarah, a passionate baker with a knack for creating delectable treats, envisions her bakery becoming a neighborhood haven for sweet indulgences. However, Sarah's passion for baking overshadows her business acumen, and she neglects to develop a comprehensive business plan. Despite the lack of a plan, Sarah's bakery initially gains some traction, attracting customers with her scrumptious pastries and inviting atmosphere. However, without a clear roadmap, Sarah's decisions become increasingly haphazard. She fails to establish a consistent pricing strategy, leading to customer confusion and potential revenue loss. She also neglects to track expenses and monitor cash flow, resulting in financial mismanagement. As the bakery's popularity wanes, Sarah's struggles intensify. She faces difficulties in managing inventory, leading to frequent stockouts and customer disappointment. She also fails to adapt to changing consumer preferences, sticking to traditional recipes while newer trends emerge. The absence of a business plan ultimately proves detrimental to Sarah's Sweet Delights. Without clear goals, effective strategies, and financial foresight, the bakery flounders and eventually shuts its doors, leaving Sarah's dreams of a successful bakery unfulfilled. Number 2. Insufficient funding. Starting and running a business requires adequate financial resources to cover expenses, invest in growth, and weather unexpected setbacks. Insufficient funding can quickly cripple a business, preventing it from fulfilling its potential. Imagine you are a baker who has always dreamed of opening your own bakery. You have spent years perfecting your recipes and honing your skills, and you are confident that you can create delicious and visually appealing pastries that will delight customers. You have found a great location for your bakery in a bustling neighborhood, and you have negotiated a favorable lease agreement. However, you do not have enough personal savings to cover the costs of starting a business, such as purchasing equipment, hiring staff, and renting a commercial kitchen. You apply for a small business loan, but your application is denied due to your lack of collateral and credit history. You try to raise money from friends and family, but they are unable to contribute enough to cover your expenses. As a result, you are forced to delay your dream of opening your own bakery. For different sources of your business, you can check the other video of 13 funding sources. Number 3. Poor management. Effective leadership and decision-making are crucial for the success of any venture. Weak management teams can lead to inefficient operations, poor employee morale, and a lack of strategic direction. There was a company in a big city that made amazing things. But even though it seemed like they were doing great, things were actually not going well. The people who ran the company couldn't make decisions and didn't talk to each other, and so the company was slowly getting worse. The people who worked there used to be excited about their jobs, but now they didn't care anymore. They felt like no one cared about them and that they didn't have a direction. The company was doing things over and over again, missing deadlines and wasting money. The company that used to be admired was no longer so great. Customers were upset because they didn't get their things on time, or because the quality was not good, so they started going to other companies instead. The company was selling less and less stuff, and it was about to go out of business. The people who were in charge of the company knew they had to do something, so they put new people in charge who knew what they were doing. The new people made a lot of changes, like talking to each other more, giving the people who worked there more power, and making things run more smoothly. The company started to do better. The people who worked there were happy again and worked hard because they felt like their work mattered. The company was doing things more efficiently, spending less money, and making customers happy. The company that was about to go out of business became stronger and better than ever before, all because the people who ran it knew what they were doing. Number 4. Failure to adapt to change. Markets and consumer preferences are constantly evolving, and businesses that fail to adapt to these changes risk becoming obsolete. Successful entrepreneurs embrace innovation and continuously refine their strategies to stay ahead of the curve. Kodak was once a household name, synonymous with photography. Founded in 1888, the company revolutionized the industry with its innovative cameras and photographic films. For decades, Kodak was a dominant force in the market, enjoying immense popularity and financial success. However, in the late 1990s, the rise of digital photography began to threaten Kodak's hegemony. Despite developing the first digital camera in 1975, Kodak failed to embrace the new technology, fearing it would cannibalize its film sales. As a result, Kodak lost valuable time and market share to its competitors. By the early 2000s, Kodak's once thriving business began to decline rapidly. The company's reliance on outdated technology and its reluctance to adapt to the changing market landscape led to its eventual demise. In 2012, Kodak filed for bankruptcy, marking the end of an era in photography. Kodak's story serves as a cautionary tale for businesses that fail to adapt to change. In today's rapidly evolving world, businesses must be agile and responsive to stay competitive and avoid becoming obsolete. Number 5. Inability to attract and retain talent. A company's most valuable asset is its people. Businesses that cannot attract and retain top talent struggle to compete in the marketplace and achieve their goals. Acme Technologies is a rapidly growing tech startup that has been making waves in the industry with its innovative software solutions. However, despite its success, the company has been struggling to attract and retain top talent. This has led to a number of problems, including increased workloads and burnout among existing employees, difficulties meeting project deadlines, loss of institutional knowledge, factors contributing to the problem. There are a number of factors contributing to Acme Technologies' inability to attract and retain talent. These include below-market compensation, limited career advancement opportunities, lack of a strong company culture, impact on the company. Acme Technologies' inability to attract and retain talent is having a significant impact on the company's bottom line and long-term success. If the company does not address this issue, it will continue to struggle to compete in the marketplace and achieve its goals. Number 6. Neglecting customer needs. Customers are the lifeblood of any business, and their satisfaction is paramount. Businesses that fail to prioritize customer needs and provide exceptional service risk losing their customer base and ultimately failing. Once the most popular bakery in the neighborhood, Sweet Haven Bakery was now struggling to stay afloat. The delicious pastries that once filled the shelves were now gone, and the bakery was empty and quiet. The only sound was the occasional creak of the floorboards as a customer walked by. The bakery's problems began when the owners decided to save money by cutting corners. They hired fewer workers, so the customers had to wait longer for their food. They also used cheaper ingredients, so the pastries didn't taste as good anymore. As a result, customers stopped coming to the bakery, and the bakery's profits started to decline. To save the bakery, the owners need to make some big changes. They need to hire more workers so that the customers can get their food quickly. They also need to start using high-quality ingredients again so that the pastries taste better. Finally, they need to listen to their customers and find out what they want. If the owners can make these changes, Sweet Haven Bakery can once again become the popular spot it once was. The bakery's story is a reminder that it's important to always put the customer first. Number 7. Poor marketing and branding. In today's competitive marketplace, effective marketing and branding are essential for businesses to reach their target audience and differentiate themselves from competitors. Neglecting these aspects can hinder visibility and growth. Imagine a company called Green Clean that produces eco-friendly cleaning products. Green Clean's products are made with all natural ingredients and are free of harsh chemicals. However, the company's marketing and branding are outdated and ineffective. Their logo is dull and uninspired, and their website is cluttered and difficult to navigate. Additionally, their social media presence is non-existent. As a result of poor marketing and branding, Green Clean is struggling to reach its target audience of eco-conscious consumers. Potential customers are unaware of the company's products and are more likely to choose from brands with more recognizable and appealing branding. Number 8. Unforeseen challenges and risks. Even the most well-prepared businesses can face unforeseen challenges and risks, such as economic downturns, technological disruptions, or natural disasters. The ability to adapt and overcome these obstacles is crucial for long-term survival. A thriving e-commerce company, Ecomall, was experiencing rapid growth and expansion. They had a loyal customer base, a strong online presence, and a well-established supply chain. However, one day, a global shipping crisis erupted, causing massive delays and disruptions in the transportation industry. Company challenges? Ecomall's shipments were getting stuck in ports and warehouses, leading to product shortages and customer dissatisfaction. Shipping costs skyrocketed, putting a strain on Ecomall's profit margins. Customers began to switch to competitors who could deliver products more reliably. But despite these challenges, Ecomall's leadership team quickly recognized the severity of the situation and took decisive action to adapt and overcome the challenges. They implemented the following measures: diversified their shipping partners to reduce reliance on any single carrier, negotiated better shipping rates with their existing partners, proactively communicated with customers about potential delays and provided regular updates, invested in cloud-based inventory management software to optimize their supply chain and reduce stockouts. This example illustrates the importance of adaptability and resilience in the face of unforeseen challenges and risks. By proactively identifying potential threats, taking decisive action, and continuously adapting their strategies, businesses can increase their chances of survival and success in the long term. Number 9. Lack of passion and drive. Passion and drive are the fuel that propels businesses to success. Without a deep-seated belief in their vision and a relentless pursuit of their goals, entrepreneurs often fall short of achieving their full potential. Sarah, a passionate baker with a dream of opening her own bakery, poured her heart and soul into creating a warm and inviting space for her community. Her delectable pastries and welcoming atmosphere quickly made her bakery a beloved local spot. However, as the demands of running a small business grew, Sarah's enthusiasm waned. The spark that once ignited her passion began to fade, and her once inspired creations lost their luster. The bakery's success started to crumble, mirroring the dwindling fire within Sarah. Realizing the importance of passion as the fuel for her dream, Sarah embarked on a journey of rediscovery. She reconnected with the joy of baking, the desire to bring people together, and the satisfaction of sharing her creations. With renewed zeal, Sarah reimagined her bakery, infusing it with her rekindled passion. Her pastries regained their magic, and the bakery's atmosphere once again radiated warmth and welcoming energy. Sarah's story serves as a testament to the transformative power of passion. When we lose sight of what ignites our spark, our dreams can dim. But when we reignite that passion, we have the power to transform not only our creations, but also the world around us. In the world of business, where dreams come alive and fortunes are won, the road to success is often filled with both victories and setbacks. While many businesses reach new heights, achieving incredible growth and prosperity, a significant number fall victim to the traps of failure. Wealthy entrepreneurs who have braved the stormy seas of entrepreneurship and emerged victorious offer valuable insights into why businesses fail. Their collective wisdom paints a clear picture of common mistakes and crucial omissions that can lead to the downfall of even the most promising ventures. At the root of their observations lies the absence of a clear and well-defined roadmap, a business plan that serves as a guiding light, steering the company through the treacherous terrain of the market. Without this strategic direction, businesses are left to wander aimlessly, vulnerable to the whims of chance and the unpredictable forces of competition. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.